Hello guys and welcome back to Shadow Gaming, and today we are playing some more Feed the Beast Infinity. Now, in the last episode we hooked up our Ender Quarry to our ME system so that this now takes in all of the ores that we get from the ME system. We've run a cable over to here, getting ready to put all the ores into here. Now we can't really put gold through here because it gives off cinnabar. And I guess we could, but it'd be a bit awkward to do it. So for now, we're just going to leave it out. So we're going to need a export bus, which takes items out of the ME system. So we want this. Can we make it straight off? No, unfortunately not. Yeah, still, any ideas for mice, guys, let me know, because this one is still getting on my nerves. We want one of them. So we're missing a processor. Which one? Logic processor. So we want the silicon and the logic. Want some gold, some redstone, and is there any silicon? Yes, there is. So let's make one of these. Oh no, we need a... Right, so I'm going to swap this with our logic processor. That there. Bit of redstone there. That'll cook up our actual processor. So now that's done, we can now take our processor over to here, chuck it there, get two of them. Now we can actually make our export bus. Now, we only have one slot for ores, so say we wanted iron ore. So we also wanted to put copper. I did actually install Galacticraft onto this mod pack. So that will now take out iron, but as you can see these slots are locked, so we need to actually unlock those slots. Yeah, I installed Galacticraft. So we can actually build like a space station as well. I thought that'd be pretty cool, so I installed Galacticraft into the mod pack. If you ever want to know how to put certain mods into a mod pack, leave a comment below saying that you want to know, and I'll do a little video on how to install mods into a mod pack. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to hook this up for now. So this should, in theory, be taking iron out of our ME system, which it is. Agreeably not too fast, but it is taking it out. No, give me that gold. Yeah, it is taking it out. Not fast, but it's still coming out, which is what we want. So if we again type in export bus, here is a capacity card, which opens up more slots. So to make this, we need a basic card, which is made from a calculation processor, which is what we made these pure Certus quartz from. So we need another type of press, a calculation press. So I'm going to chuck this up here, chuck in one of them. We're going to want two of these, because you can actually have up to two calculation capacity cards in at a time. It was silicon with it, wasn't it? Yeah. So silicon press. If anyone knows how to like automate inscribers, that would be very useful to know, because I tried and it gets too complex and it's just never really works out well for me. So if anyone has a pretty good way of doing it that's not overly expensive, make sure you let me know so I can do it. Oh, what's happened here? Oh, good. Don't want cheaties. So there's our first calculation processor, and here is our second one. So now that's done, I'm going to chuck those in there, and now we're going to make we're going to make 4 blank cards. Now we're going to combine that with some Certus quartz, make 2 capacity cards, and let's make 1 acceleration card. That's not a basic card though, is it? That's an advanced card, which uses diamonds. So we can't actually make that because we just used our basic card. Oh well, doesn't matter. So as you can see, that's now opened up every slot in here. So what we can do is type in ore, select out all the ores that we want. So we're going to have 1 tin, going to have your yellorite or yellorium. It's called yellorite ore, but it's actually is it yellorium when it's done? Ferrous, aluminium, cinnabar, not going to bother. Copper gravel, not going to bother. Let's put uranium in there as well. Now, is there going to be enough space? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, that's as many as we can fit in. So gold isn't actually on this list, as you can see. But what we will do is we'll set up a separate pulverizer just above here, just here, for our gold. And we'll have to have the... Actually, let's do that now. Let's set up a second pulverizer. So, pulverizer. Tin gear. Oh. Iron. Some tin. Oh, it's already tin gears in it. What was it we were making? Pulverizer, that's the one. So we need glass. Do we have any sand? We have some sand. Now, quite clear glass can be simply just put in a crafting bench and changed into regular glass. It's not any different, really. It's just used in some recipes instead of regular glass. That's all. Now, what are we missing from here? Quite a lot. Piston. Done. Now, how are we going to get the gold to go into here? We're going to have to make a second export bus, which isn't too difficult, to be fair. We can do that quite easily. Let's make a few of these. Let's make 10 of them. Just stockpile them so it's easier when we go to make something else that we have spares. So there we go. There's our second pulverizer. If we chuck that there, I'm sure there was a way to disconnect that from a... That's going to get quite annoying. I'm sure you could sort of click it off. Right, so if we change that into a pipe instead, into a what are they called? Item ducts, that's it. Sorry, I couldn't remember then. I don't have a clue why. We're just going to have a regular servo on this one because it doesn't need to be fast. We're not in a massive hurry for ores at the moment. Oh, nice. So I'm going to chuck that there, chuck a servo on there. Run without a... Oh, look at all that ore stockpiling in here. See, now that that started running, it's running quite fast. So as you can see, down goes an ore. And with this, we can use our crescent hammer and disconnect that. So we want the bottom to be red because we want all the gold dust to go down into the furnace, but we don't want the cinnabar to. So we're going to take the cinnabar out the left with another item duct and another servo. Let's make another basic servo. Because we don't want to use all of our good servos on rubbish, do we? So that's now almost ready. Now we need one more export bus. But can you fit 2 export buses on one pipe? You see, I'm not sure you can. We also want the top to be another entrance. Export bus. Let's give it a go. If it doesn't work, then it doesn't work. You know what, let's make it 4 pistons. Wow, we're out of cobblestone. I never thought I'd see the day. Right. Let's have a little look. Can we... Ah, you can! I didn't think you could do it, but apparently you can. Right. So we want this to take out gold ore. So gold, in this case, actually has its own pulverizer. It doesn't have its own furnace, so it is going to have to share. So whichever one gets to it first will actually be going, but still, it doesn't have power. Ah. I can sort that. So the pulverizer's there. If we have this instead go round like so. Let's hollow this out a little. There we go. So we can bring it down there, around here. Up here, in there. Which isn't the most efficient way of doing it, but it will work, which is good enough for me. We have more time later on to perfect things. Flux duct. Doesn't need much power, so we're just going to use a hardened flux duct. That's even too much, to be fair. I mean, these are just flux, leadstone flux ducts, but let's just use hardened, just because we got spare. Give me 1 second, guys. Sorry about that, guys. It was just dinner and stuff. I forgot I did it. I forgot I put dinner on. Right. Let's hook that bugger up. There it goes. It's getting power now. So that should start, I think. Yep, it's starting. Ignore my mental dog. She's nuts. Whenever anyone hits the doorbell, she just sort of does that. Gets really annoying. Well, it's my nan's dog. So if I type in ingot, let's look at all our ingots, guys. It's going up. It's up, 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 up. We've even got draconium 17, which is actually really rare. Well, it is in this world anyway. Right, so that's that done. What else do we want to do? What else can we get done this episode? ME drives. I'm going to do these off camera because it's just kind of tedious making. It's going to be thousands of 1K drives. I'm just going to make loads and loads of 1K drives instead of making anything more, which is very inefficient, but I think it will look quite cool to have lots and lots of different drive bays. So, what can we do? If we head outside, we got our tanks with our juice in. We could find another use for all this mulch. To make dirt. Can it be crafted into anything useful? Mulch powder. Hummus. No. Be fermented. Enriched. Other than that, there's not really much we can do with it. I think we're going to have to trash can the rest of it, guys. So get rid of these chests and just whatever comes back out, just get it trash canned. Now we do actually have things still left in these chests over here, like coal and stuff like that. No ores. Our apple tree farm's still going. And it's actually going at a rate that we're keeping up for wood for our sorry, that was the weirdest sound. For our coal, our charcoal generators. It does appear that our ender quarry has stopped. Why would that be? Quarry's finished. It's done. Wow. That didn't take long. Right. So, now we need another way of getting ores, or we need to do something bigger for power. But to be honest, we don't really need a lot of power at the minute. So, we're going to need to make something that would require a lot of power. So, we could either next go to space. This is going to be the end of this episode, guys. So what I want you to do is comment. We can either make a laser drill, these things, which will, as long as it can see bedrock or the void, which is below bedrock, it will turn energy into ores. We can either do that, or we could build a rocket, and we could go to space and make a space station. Right, so I want you guys to vote in the comments what you want to see. Either comment rocket or space station, or laser drill. Rocket / space station or laser drill. You guys vote in the comments. Thank you very much for watching. If you haven't already, don't forget to hit that subscribe button to keep up to date with any of my new videos. There will be another one of these by time the week is finished. Don't forget to hit that like button if you've liked this video. If you've disliked it, dislike it. That's your opinion. So, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you very much, and goodbye, my friends.